channel since you're the one who's been fabulous and doing all the hard work.
No, I don't mind moving it to yours or whatever you want to do, but we can talk about it later.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's roll some
Need to look
dice.
something up. Alrighty, yeah. So, what happened
Maximum confusion.
2-3 weeks ago, fam? Who wants to recap? While I go get the stick out from underneath the bed that my dog is turning tricks to try and get. There you go, puppy.
Poor dog has resulted to a life of turning tricks just for sticks.
Times are rough.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh my.
Yeah, what did happen last time?
Yeah, we're in a forest.
We fought a
Fought a
bunch
dragon.
Yeah, there was that dragon aspect.
of aspect, yeah, the
Yeah,
vine dragon.
Lattice dragon.
yeah. Which we blew away.
Shut the fuck.
They only come from exotic lands. You wouldn't probably know them.
I'm pretty sure we were heading back to Greenest. To go see Winter. Am I getting the town names right there?
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yes.
Sounds
We
about
were
right.
heading back to
Yep.
we were heading back to Greenest. We dropped off Langdon, who immediately escaped. Like 4 hours, he managed to escape.
As
And it
far as
was-
you're aware.
Gotta be some kind of record.
Break any percent.
I am Langdon, and this is my jail speed run. Yeah, we then decided that was not our problem and left to go to Greenest to speak to Winter and ask what we are to do next and potentially move on to not Candlekeep, Waterdeep. That's the other one where we heard there might be another thing happening, and also ask her maybe what to do with the one dragon mask we still have.
And also, what is it, Stormbreaker?
And Stormbreaker, which is absolutely not its real name, but it's what we've named it, so it's that now.
I'm fine with that. It's a good name that we
Also-
made up.
Also, a good Alex Rider book from that old series.
Ooh.
And then we're attacked by some hedges, which turned out to be a dragon. Killed it.
Yeah.
And there was supposed to be a dragon attack on Greenest as well, right? And so we were just gonna go to make sure that's safe, or
Yeah.
at least be there if it gets attacked by dragons.
Yeah, I think
we'll
we're
let her
gonna
watch
go
the,
there post-winter to be like, yo,
What's
dragon.
up?
Have we
Okay.
had a long rest since that fight, or no?
No, we ended right after the
Yeah.
fight.
We gave everyone a potion, so everyone should be full, but
Oh, that's
resource
right.
everything, which is why everyone's
Okay.
currently purple dotted.
couple of things in
Most
my
of
notes we missed.
Okay.
We got some pets from
Oh,
the
that's
Phoenix.
right.
Gaza showed us his robots. I might have kind of extorted the Mr. Nifty for his holy weapon.
Oh yeah.
Badger filled his bag of holding with water.
With what?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That was pretty A+.
Oh yeah, one
Empty
thing I
now.
kept meaning to tell you guys, but didn't. If you bought anything and we said we'd discuss gold prices later, please make sure you deduct that from your inventory.
And the last thing was that the lattice dragon had a staff with a large emerald in its head.
Yes, yes, you guys are
Okay.
sitting there with the staff. Nobody
Oh,
has
yeah.
identified it yet.
Oh,
I was
Well,
like,
when
why am I
recovering.
really big? And then I remembered I got really big.
I guess while everyone's recovering, I will identify the staff.
Alrighty.
Also, I will leave enlarge up on Ulahar until it expires naturally.
Okay. What is the duration of that?
1 minute.
Okay, so Ulhar probably got about 10 seconds left at this point.
In the last 5 seconds, I want to just put socks on top of Ulhar's nose and just riddle the stash.
Easily enough. Alrighty. Mr. Gaza.
Yeah.
We also didn't mention Badger's new hobby of killing small animals by mocking them.
Oh yeah.
I was hoping it would
So
be
happens,
forgotten.
that's true.
Oh wow. Hmm.
Ignore the attunement stuff because that's not fun.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, yeah, that's just the
Yeah.
first line is kind of insane. All right.
What's the stick?
It's really good for people who are magically inclined. For starters, it gives you a. I mean, for starters, it's a good stick of booping. It if I had to put it on a scale of like 0 to 3, it's
3.
probably a +2 stick. That also
Extreme
has
scale.
a +2 for spells, for when you attack with a spell, which is really interesting. It also though has like a little bit of its own energy that you can expend to like cast some certain spells, like glowing blue while checking it, animal friendship, awaken, bark
Woodlands,
skin,
then.
locate animals, plants. Yeah, it's called Staff of the Woodlands. Speak with animals, speak with plants, and Wall of Thorns. And you can cast Pass Without Trace on it without using any of its energy. And apparently, if you plant it, it becomes a tree.
Where did we get this staff?
Was in
Killed
the
the
Lattice
dragon.
Dragon. It was like his spinal cord or something.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
plant it, becomes a tree. When you pull it up, when you speak the command word, it becomes a staff again. Although it requires attunements, otherwise I'd show you that.
Is the command word lettuce?
I
Yes.
don't know. Yes, it is, because Identify tells me these things. I'm sure you can change it if you need to.
No.
That's perfect. You
Oh.
can't-
If you want to change the command word, you can do so.
Yeah. That's really good.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being able to talk with plants myself.
I can see why. You get the magical energy back at dawn, by the way, so it's not like a limited supply.
But at the same time, I feel like Amphion, a spellcaster, might benefit from a spell tool.
Does sound
Well,
good.
so would Lorelei potentially.
And Lorelei, yeah, you're right.
Or
do
it-
either
I
of you
can't
want
dual
any-
wield sticks with one hand. I'm sorry.
Not enough hands. Oh no.
Or Badger? Eddie? I
can
could
use it
use
like
it,
a
but it would
Diablo
not
3
be
weapon.
good.
I can just like have it on my back while I play the adventure.
Yeah.
So
So,
good luck, charm. No, my vote goes to like Amphion or maybe Phineas.
yeah.
Sounds
I mean,
good to
like I
me.
said, it's a good sticker booping as well, so it can. Anyone who I think who's got like some whapping abilities and the ability to cast spell, or the ability to cast spells, is going to have a good time.
I have both of those abilities.
Yeah.
You can whap,
Yeah, I can whap. It's not great.
whap me
It's
right now.
Sure. I'll whap him with my current stuff.
Is Amphion
Well, you tried.
is Amphion like young, old, like
Young.
yeah? Okay, so basically, like Amphion now is a pimp cane.
So yeah, which one of you wants it?
Maybe you can boop better with the stick of booping than you can with the cane of not booping.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Because that was.
Well, I would say give it a shot, and if you don't like it, I might be able to take it off your hands then.
Sure, if nobody minds.
Not an issue for me.
Yeah. Go do it. You get a bunch more
Alright,
spells.
Amphion, I will.
You got it?
You want to send him all this stuff?
I got
You
it.
can add
Just
Staff of
copy
the
paste.
Woodlands to your inventory.
Ignoring the whole
Druid
attuned
bit.
only by druid thing.
Because
it's
attunement is stupid by
It's
class
in-
type.
It's in the compendium too, so
Oh yeah, drag that
Unless you
shit
did
in.
get it specifically for your druid and then your druid got turned to ash. Because that makes sense.
Unfortunate.
I deserved it. Not really. I wanted to go
No, you
home.
didn't.
I didn't deserve it at all.
The rest of the party did. though.
All right.
Alrighty. So it's late afternoon at this point. You guys can continue on for a little bit and rest and get to Greenest by early morning, or you may proceed through the night, and some checks will be made to see if you guys are exhausted.
I mean, can we check like the sky and see if it's like raining dragonfire over in the greenest direction?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I can
That's
get to
what I roll. Oh wow, it's higher than 22.
Jesus.
You're absolutely certain there are no dragons in the sky. You do see something on the horizon. You're not sure if it's a dragon or a bird or a phoenix, which I guess is also kind of a bird. It's flying away from the direction of Greenest, though. Not towards you guys.
Smoke and shit rising from Greenest?
No.
While Lorelei's looking, I'm gonna go ahead and use this and focus in on dragons and see if I can sense anything within the area.
Okay.
I'll point out the flappy thing to Phineas while he's doing that. I'll say, "What's that?"
All right. You are aware of a dragon that is not Scrambles. We're deciding you've spent enough time with him that I'm not gonna make you say,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I wonder where the dragon is. That's right next to me.
yeah.
Does it
No.
hold on, does it actually give me any sort of direction, or is it just I can sense it within the area?
You can sense it
says
within the
doesn't
area.
reveal the
Okay, yeah,
location
okay.
or number.
You know
So-
there is a dragon.
Okay. I'll convey that to the team and let them know. So your Flappy Bird might be a dragon, but can't really be sure.
Well, if we want to continue traveling through the night, I can run on a short rest, and you guys can all sleep in the cart, and I can just drive us to Burdusk.
Barbie
Well done,
doesn't
right?
need sleep. So Barbie could pull the cart in theory. If we want to somehow put the horses in the back.
Can we put the horses on Barbie?
I don't know. Barbie could hold the horses, but it would not be comfortable.
Yeah, just a horse over each shoulder. There you go.
Yeah, in the crab claws. The lobster claws, sorry.
We'll put some padding around them.
Yeah, have we invented bubble wrap in this world yet? We could...
We're gonna.
You have a pocket for that, right? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. A pouch of bubble wrap. Yeah, didn't think that part through. Never mind.
Oh, I'll get the cart ready to go then.
Alrighty.
This has been the same day where we woke up outside of. I'm forgetting which way we came from, Burdusk or Greenest. We're from Burdusk to Greenest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the day after.
This is the day after, so I can do some more training then.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm actually not
So
training
do we-
something for once, alright.
Do we want to travel through the night, or shall we just sleep?
If we travel through the night, I can't give anyone else any more potions. Unless people
kinda
are able to sleep on the cart. But for some reason, I don't know why. I should probably put warning labels on these things. I can't give someone else a potion until they've had until they've slept off the last one.
Side effects of those things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do not take more than once every X hours.
Well, it's not even X hours. It's literally limited on sleep. I don't know why. I tried to patch it out, but no idea what causes it.
That bug just keeps coming back every patch.
Must be an Activision drink.
Oh. Snap.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Gaza.
I'd love to heal you, but you gotta pay the DLC price.
Oh man.
Oh my god, cold. Okay. Are we sleeping or are we traveling?
Cool with sleeping.
I'm cool with
'cause
sleeping.
I
Phineas likes to
wouldn't
sleep.
mind sleeping.
Do we want to sleep on the corpse of the latest dragon, or maybe go somewhere else?
We can travel for a little bit before.
Yeah.
Although it might make for a nice bedding.
I mean, if we want to make a salad, we have some sharp lobster claws to do some snipping.
Toss it with, yeah.
Badger's always down to toss a salad, so.
Mhm.
I'm cool with traveling a little longer and then going and then resting.
Yeah, I like that idea. Traveling away from the gigantic dead ivy or viney body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, you can see it's just the frozen bits of legs where the vines couldn't shrink away into the forest, like, remain. So they're about like 3 little taloned feet that are frozen, and that's it. One of them's got kind of a leg that maybe would come up to like the elbow.
Neat.
Yeah, we should definitely get out of here.
I have a
Yeah.
question for the group while we're going.
Okay.
Seems like that green dragon knew where to find us. Any ideas how?
Where's the mask current? Mask is in my bag, right? Because that's an extra dimensional plane. Nothing should be able to detect anything in there. It shouldn't be possible without incredibly high level magic.
But is there someone who's high level magic enough to be able to do that?
I mean, none of
I mean,
Dragons
us.
are pretty strong.
There was that guy who had the book about everything we've done.
Oh shit!
But I think
Someone's
that,
reading spoilers.
I think that was, but that wasn't that death. Like, I don't think they got
Mhm.
qualms with us.
Is Death sending dragons after us?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's.
I think we ran into Death and his lady friend, and we fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe they're tracking the axe.
Again, it's in the bag. Also, apparently I don't have the mask in my bag. I think that's in someone else's bag.
Maybe that was
Phineas? Oh.
Galen did have it, but he said he put it in your bag. I think it was in his inventory, so you can go ahead and just add it.
Okay.
I'm pretty
I'll
sure we
agree.
have it.
You do have it.
I don't
It's in
have
my-
it.
in my bag.
I'd like to just
It's
do like
now
a
in my
once
bag.
over on the cart and just make sure there's nothing. No, like
Okay.
little
Check,
green,
check for
little
tracking
green
devices.
dragon just like stuck on the bottom.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Are there any tracking devices on our cart?
It's the Dragon Wagon Tracker.
Okay, so you notice that there is a little bit of greenery on the cart. Kind of like you've rolled through some grass. It seems to be just staining on the wood, though. You can scratch it off to the best of your ability, but with all the cracks and crevices and wooden wheels, it doesn't come completely off.
Tell you what, give me
It looks
10
like
minutes.
grass as well, right?
Yeah.
I will spend 10 minutes casting detect magic.
Okay.
I think, well, if I see Lorelai like pecking at that, I'd go over and try and use prestidigitation, because I've seen Badger do it to clean things up, and try and use that to clean.
Okay. Yeah, you
possible.
can clean it easily enough. Regardless of you detect magic, your whole party lights up like a Christmas tree, but the cart remains unchanged.
Cart's clean.
Yeah, we cleaned it.
Yeah, just making sure, clean the magic. Unless it's one of us. To be fair, everything that is magical would light up with a different aura depending on its school. Trying to work out, is there anything divination lighting up? So I assume that would be the tracking-y stuff.
No.
Count didn't light up.
Unless anybody has any divination items on them.
Badger will get underneath the cart and cast light on his nipples so he can give a little bit of light to Phineas so he can see what he's doing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just
Everything seems to be
blasting away
clear.
with prestidigitation. This is just normal. This is a Saturday.
Follow-up question. Has anyone met a green dragon before this, outside the one we killed? Because if something's familiar with us, it could just try and scry us. Scrying's a pretty well-known spell.
No, the closest I've come to a green dragon was the one that Zeus delivered to us in Candlekeep.
Okay, I'm starting to...
And I didn't get a word in edgeways with that guy because he was,
dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also possible that the green dragon is on its way to Greenest, and we're just happen to take the same path going there.
I would like to bring up, because I'm starting to feel that this is going to potentially become more and more relevant. I have met and worked for some dragons in the past. There is a fair chance I might have been described and could be being used as a spy tool.
I start to prestidigitate his clothes.
Maybe
Does
we
this
need to
help?
give you a makeover. Can we change you?
It shouldn't make a difference unless I have, like, a spell to make me non-detectable to magic.
What if we put your hat on upside down?
That would be very uncomfortable.
You could be a woman again.
The magical disguises I don't think will work.
What about
Well, then
this?
we need just a regular disguise then.
And I'll
Just
put
if you
the-
like glasses,
I'm
nose,
forgetting.
mustache, one of those. Off you go.
I'll put the frowny face sack on him and be like, "What about now? Do you think it's safe?"
They should still be able to track on me. They will just see me looking like this, though.
All right, it was worth a shot, and I'll take back the frowny face sack.
It's a good idea, and I appreciate all your help. Maybe this might. If there's any chance that they might have spread their information, shared it with other dragons, there is a chance I could be being used as a point of focus. Sorry about that.
If
If
it happens
that's-
again, maybe we can find a source.
If that's the case, then it might be best to travel straight to, oh my god,
Greenest,
Greenest?
Waterdeep.
Burdesk, one of the
Greenest.
two. Greenest, I think.
the
is
city
the
we're
one.
heading
going
to
to go
Greenest
see
right now.
Winter. It might be
Yeah.
best for us to travel through the night and go straight there. If someone has the ability to track us, we might as well go straight to a place where, well, we have more friends and a bigger kind of benefit, I guess you could say.
Makes sense. Even if I can't give someone a potion, me and Amphion can at least get them back up, and at minimum, I can stop someone bleeding out.
Yeah, I
if we
can
were
still
to
heal
run into
someone
fights.
for 6.
I guess with
Once.
that, I'd jump on scrambles and I'd be kind of ready to move on and
Yeah, we should
jump
probably
in
get
front of the
ready to
cart,
go.
I guess,
huh?
on him.
I have a question? Can I use my locate object to detect a particular kind of object, like something that would track us? It says I can track like certain kinds of either like an object if I name its class, like apparel, jewelry, furniture, but I'm not sure if tool, a weapon, whatever, if that would work for a tracking category.
Here, let me look at the
Or-
spell.
Let's see.
Also to note, we didn't bring it up at the start of the session. We all took 4 DM damage last one. Don't forget that. It's in my notes right here.
I died.
Sorry, did someone say Dragon Breast again?
Um,
Yeah,
So
the
you want
alternate
to-
is this.
use
sorry.
it. Try and see if there's an object that's locating you.
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
First sentence is kind of what makes me.
Well, there's two. It's kind of like into two different things. One is detecting a specific object, and then the alternate use is more of a generic object of particular
Nearest
kind.
of. Yeah.
Okay, so
Like,
here's
I would
how
like
we're
to
gonna
find
do
a
this.
tree.
Here's how we're gonna do this. Go ahead and make an Arcana check with advantage because you guys have been discussing items and things that can locate you.
Oh, I still detect magic on, by the way. I look up, just see if there's any magical sensors or anything.
No.
Ooh.
Oh,
Anyone
rip.
got any
Well.
points?
Oh, is this an ability check?
Yeah.
Oh, to add your jack of all trades too.
No, a lucky for halfling
Yeah.
is when you roll a 1 on attack roll ability check or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll.
That should already be part of your character sheet, and you didn't roll a 1.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it'd
rolled
be,
this-
it'd be red if you rolled a 1.
Yeah, you have a plus
Oh.
0.
My bad. My plus is 0, not my roll.
Yeah,
It's
if you
okay.
mouse over the 7, you can see there's the bit after the 1d20, which is RO less
My
than
bad.
1.
It's
That's
okay.
a
Long
halfling,
over to
that's
do
already
math.
in there.
No, you're fine.
Either way, it's bad.
Yeah.
You discussing with the party have come to the conclusion that while there are objects that the others can describe to you, you don't think you know what they are well enough to try and detect them.
All right.
I think we just got to keep moving and see if it happens again.
I agree.
Yeah. There's always a chance something non-magical could be watching us as well, and Lorelei is
here on
pretty
out,
receptive,
it-
so just keep an eye out.
From here on out, it could be the staff that we've given Amphion.
Fair point. When I detected it, I couldn't detect anything like that when I identified it. I couldn't detect anything like that on it, but they can obviously seek in on that specific object. So
But that wouldn't explain how they found us in the first place, because we only found the staff after we killed the lettuce dragon.
yes, I mean, they could just know about us at this point. Someone could have just told them. We've been
Chili.
around.
Chili, are they tracking you? What do you think, Chili?
I can translate.
Alrighty.
Does Chili
I-
say anything?
He does, but I didn't have my terrible joke of
Oh.
the day open yet, which I subscribed to just for this fox.
The things DMs do for their players.
And Sylvan, Chili responds, "Why did the Clydesdale give the pony a glass of water? Because he was a little horse."
I don't think this is relevant.
What did
I
Chili
did.
say? What did Chili say?
You can tell him, Lorelai.
I relay what was said.
Oh my, Chili! Well done. That is completely relevant. What are you talking about? It's a little horse.
He smiles at you and snuggles into your shoulder.
All right, are we moving out?
It's a-
Do we have like much longer until nightfall?
It's about 5 at this point, so you guys probably have another hour or 2 of daylight.
If you guys want to get the cart moving, I can vamp off for an hour and come back.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have fun.
Bye.
All right, does anybody want to do anything on Travelers Keep a Watch? repair anything,
Can I
work on
train
anything.
while going?
Yes. I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't. Can I train while we're going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no problem.
What was it that I was rolling 1d4 for it?
You were rolling animal handling, and then depending on that, we took stuff away. We took a D4 away from your.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Not bad. What are you training in?
Beasts.
Beasts. Okay. Go ahead and roll a D4 minus 1. Alrighty, so you can go ahead and subtract 2 off of that. You're able to communicate a little bit better with the creatures that you pass by. With the is it beasts and dragons or just beasts? I don't remember which
I
one
think
that
beasts
is.
was dragons as well. Because I'm
Okay,
doing
so wait,
monster.
you can-
Well, unless monsters or dragons, because I got fae, monsters, and beasts.
Okay, or I think we included dragons into beasts. So go
Okay.
ahead and yeah, take 2 away from beasts. Communicating with Scrambles and the little guys around you, and in Tootsie, you're able to get a little bit done. It's not terribly easy considering everyone is on edge, and it's been a long day. You're all exhausted.
Perfect. Well, besides that, I would just be keeping watch out in front of the cart. If you want
Okay.
perception at some point, just let me know.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for me.
While this is happening, I'd just like to be like taking more attention to the golden dragon egg because it has been showing signs of getting close to hatching.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Phineas, as far as you're aware, everything seems normal. None of the plant life is just scurrying around. You see a rather large lizard run across the path at some point. But other than that,
One of Ulhar's sons? Or just like a Komodo dragon?
like a Komodo dragon size. It's fairly large.
That's all I'd be doing for the trip, pretty much. Just watching and kind of working and.
Alrighty. What did you want to do, Badger? I'm sorry.
Oh, I wanted to take the golden dragon egg and kind of hold it, spin it around, and like kind of hold it and monitor if the dragon is getting closer to hatching or what. Just keeping it warm and stuff.
Okay. You do see that the crack has gotten larger, but and then if you put your ear to it, you can hear a faint tapping. But other than that, nothing seems to be different.
All right, so it sounds like it's progressing, but it's just going to happen at its own time.
Yeah.
I'll
These things do.
yeah, I'll kind of I'll go over and I'll tap Ulhar on the shoulder and be like, Ulhar, look, we're getting closer. Show Ulhar the egg.
Ulhar will put like his ear hole onto it
Mm-hmm.
just to like hear the tapping, I suppose.
Yep.
Like,
Can hear it. It's warm.
and pat Badger on the back and be like, soon it'll be ready. Don't drop it. And walk away.
Alrighty. So yeah, an hour progresses. Lorelai, you return. It's getting real
I'm
dark
back.
out at this point.
Welcome back.
I would
You
return
good?
to my stuff.
I'm sorry?
I would return to my stuff.
Okay. You can do so. You are now attuned to the staff of the woodlands.
Woohoo.
You good there, Lorelei?
You're exhausted.
I'm exhausted. As in,
As not
In
not
definition?
as in yeah, as in you've been working hard, not status.
You pissed off Winter, and now you can't sleep.
No, I pissed her off and I could sleep.
Best of both worlds.
Mm. Yeah, almost done. I think I've got like another couple of days.
Fair enough. Glad you're alright.
Me?
Alrighty.
I'll cut my hair again and hand it to Amphion. Here you go. It's another 4 foot of hair.
I
use
feel
my
like as a
glasses.
scientist, I need to come up with a use for this because you basically seem to have like almost an infinite resource here. I feel like I should be doing something with this.
I mean, sure. I'll give it to you
Oh.
instead. There you go.
And I mean, I can't knit it, but I need to come up with. I know exactly what I want to do. Amphion, I'm probably going to require your skills later.
Cool. Sure.
I use
I can work on that in a-
violet venom to dye it back green.
Okay. It's a little patchy this time because you're doing it in the back of a moving cart. Not that you know because you can't see your
Boing,
head.
boing, boing, boing. Nope.
All of you are too polite to say anything
Are they?
unless you want to.
Really?
I
Unless
don't
you
know.
want
I don't know
to.
about Badger.
I don't think Ulha knows the definition of politeness.
If you have any of that extra hair, I've got a use for it when you're done.
Alahar's more indifferent, I think.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and start watch for the evening. If you are sleeping in the back of the cart, we're gonna make con saves to see if you're able to do it on the bumpy road.
I would like to nap. I'll do my usual middle watch, first watch. Can't remember where I usually go.
Okay. Yeah, who wants first?
We had a
Go ahead.
list on the map, which was our last watch order.
I'll go first.
I can go look at it. Okay, so Badger will go first.
I'll do the one I usually do with Ulha.
Okay.
I'll do this.
I don't know which one that is though.
It's usually like second or third. I think second.
I could go third or last. I don't know if you need a fourth.
Normal size.
Alrighty.
Wait, so my second or third? I can't remember. Sorry.
So Badger is first, Ulhar and Lorelei are second, Phineas is third, and we'll do one more.
I'll go fourth.
Okay.
I will help somebody if they want it.
Come join me.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay.
All right. So go ahead
No.
and
Do the robot guys need sleep?
They do not, but I will power them. I will just basically have them as general watch throughout the night with their passives. They're not going to be actively keeping an eye out because I feel that's dickish.
Maybe they need a recharge.
Although Barbie does have, for the DM's sake, Barbie does have blind sight for 30 feet,
okay, that is good to know.
so that is a passive.
All right. Go ahead and roll for me, Badger.
What would you like? A perception or?
Yes, perception, please.
Oh,
Nice.
as a counter, Barbie does have blind sight for 30 feet, but has a passive perception of 9. So take that into account.
I can see it, but I don't know what it is.
All right. It's a clean, easy night. The rain has started to let up in this area a little bit. It's just a slow drizzle. No lightning in the sky, no thunder. The woodland beasts seem to leave you alone, despite the fact that the rain at this point has completely killed your fire.
Are we rolling still in the cart?
That's right, you are in the
Wouldn't have
cart.
set a
Never
fire.
mind. Never mind. I forgot that you guys were still in the cart.
Oh.
You're right.
Well, it's probably
I was
good that
looking at
fire
the
was out
map.
when
I was looking
Hold
at
up,
the
guys, I'll
map.
set a fire for us to camp in the cart.
Well, I mean,
I-
we probably have some kind of a fire, like with us, like on a torch or something, maybe. I'll draw a torch with my paint set And
I mean, I have a torch.
oh, okay.
I have 10.
We all have
Actually,
I
torches.
also have to.
Okay, then
They're in your explorer's pack.
I
or
was looking
Okay.
at the map and completely forgot that
then
you
we'll
guys
just tie
are in
like the
cart.
torches on the cart and have those lit, I guess.
Okay, well, yeah,
And instead, I'm gonna draw an umbrella with my paint set.
okay.
Ooh.
Go ahead and add that to your inventory if you would like. Your inventory must be insane at this point.
It's getting there.
Banshee nipples, hog nipples, an umbrella.
So yeah, no, it's a clear, easy night. The road is muddy, sloshing all over your freshly precipitated cart. It's cold, it's wet, you're kind of uncomfortable, but everything seems to be fine.
It's fine under my umbrella. Ella. Hey, hey.
So everybody who is sleeping right now, go ahead and make me a Constitution save.
I will be lucky.
Well, I'm fine.
Nice.
That's better.
Oh, poor Amphion.
Okay, Lorelai, you don't have to make any more Constitution saves. You are having the
nice.
best night's sleep you have had in a very long time.
Sweet.
Amphion and Ulhar, you are also fine. Gaza and Phineas, it's uncomfortable. You guys have to keep turning and tossing. It's a little cart and it's quite crowded. You hit a bump occasionally and poof, your body goes up and ribs kind of land in like on a loose nail. It's uncomfortable. Not painful, just uncomfortable.
I like to picture, due to Phineas's size, that when he hits those bumps, he goes a little bit. He goes quite high in the air and slams down very hard. It's very
100%.
comical looking at it. It's painful to live it.
Absolutely.
You hate to live it.
Alrighty. Lorelai and Ulhar, you are up next. You can go ahead and give me 2 perception checks or 1 with advantage.
I'll let Lorelai perceive because she's better at this than I am.
22.
All right. Same thing as Badger saw. It's uncomfortable. It's cold. You do see something scurry in the trees. It's some kind of animal. Nothing that seems to be bothering you guys.
Cool.
You see one gold eye peer at you, but you kind of, psst, hey, get away, and it darts off into the woods.
Or threatens a random eye in the woods.
Go ahead, everybody who is asleep, make me a Constitution saving throw again, please.
I have a short thing.
Hey,
I'd like to do on
better.
watch.
All right.
Rip.
Gaza and Phineas, you guys have a much more restful sleep for the next couple of hours. Amphion and Badger, you guys are feeling the same struggles that the rest of the group are. Phineas, if you would like to get up and make your perception check.
Can I do the thing that I said I would like to do?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I said I had a short thing I'd like to do on watch.
Oh, sure. What can I do for you?
Now that I can communicate with Socks telepathically, I'd like to ask him if he would like to fill up some of my empty vials with venom.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
When?
It's a little rickety and rocky, and you're doing your best. He's doing his best, but he is tiny and you have one hand, so you're only able to get 1 vial of venom this evening.
Okay. Try again tomorrow.
Alrighty.
The
I
venom
believe
is
that
so
communication
vile.
is one way. So I can speak to Socks, and Socks can speak to Phineas. And that's That's it.
This love triangle is very interesting.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Phineas, you're up.
Okay. Do I get it with advantage since I do have scrambles with me when I'm doing this?
Sure.
Nice.
All right. Again, everyone who's asleep except for Lorelai, go ahead and make me con saves.
And then, while they're rolling, can I do any sort of tracking since I think we're moving through forest? Could I technically track for dragons? Like just
Okay,
to see if
sure.
that's something, just to kind of have an extra awareness around it. And then I think that's
Mhm.
survival roll. Correct?
Yes.
Tracking. Would that be at advantage in? Yeah, because it's in favored turn.
Yeah. Just ignore that. Alrighty.
Oh, okay.
You're aware that something large has passed through this area. It does have footprints resembling that of a dragon. In the mud and dark, it's difficult to see.
Would I know if it's anything close to what we fought, or is it different, or is it not really? I can't really tell.
It's about the size of a drake.
Okay.
Is it made of lettuce? I'm asleep.
Other than that, yes, your watch is uneventful. The rain has picked up a little bit. You do see one flash of thunder, or flash of lightning. The thunder follows.
I think that would be it for me, and I would wake up Gaza Amphion at the end of my watch.
Alrighty.
Sweet.
Oh,
So
wait,
you guys know the drill. Yeah.
Can I roll again to train, or was sleep not long enough?
I just opened something. Also, you can train on your watch. There were 2 watches before you. Okay.
Alrighty.
You can go ahead and roll me a d4. Sorry?
Should I test out my staff?
What do you have in mind?
Make us a little less noticeable?
Oh,
You can add
yeah,
+1
sure.
to that, Phineas.
I can
I
take
will
away
cast
one.
Pass Without a Trace.
Alrighty. So go ahead and make a stealth check with disadvantage and add 10 to it.
Do you want me to join in on that as well?
No, this is for the whole cart. 13, okay, you guys feel pretty stealthy. As
Nope,
the,
I already had disadvantage.
and then 2 perception rolls or 1 with advantage.
You can take it.
Are you sure? I'm happy to do one each.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Alrighty.
He's busy being stealthy.
15. Thank you for the help.
Alrighty. The rain's picked up a little bit more. Badger, go ahead and make me a con save. It is uneventful. You can see. Okay, you're fine. Nobody gets exhaustion.
Yay!
I will say that you did have a really rough night's sleep, but you're not exhausted, Badger.
All right.
In the distance, as it is approaching morning at this point, you do see that building you saw earlier when you were on your way back to Birdus that is completely destroyed. Make me a history check, please. You guys can both make, or actually no, just Gaza. You can make a history check.
Alright.
Did you need one more con save from me?
No, I didn't. This is the first outpost of Greenus.
Does it look in one piece? Sorry?
No, it is absolutely demolished.
Does it look recently demolished?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We all awake?
Okay.
Are you waking
I'm-
the other members of the party up?
Assuming that I feel they've had enough time to rest, I'm gonna wake everyone up and warn them that we might be too late. We might be just before too late, which would mean danger. So be ready.
And were the con saves, is that just to avoid exhaustion, or is that to gain the benefits of a long rest?
To avoid exhaustion.
Okay.
I assume
You all have
everyone-
had a long rest. It was not a peaceful one. It was not good, but you weathered nonetheless.
Does that mean we regenerate any of our spell slots?
Yep,
or-
all your spell slots,
Yeah,
all your
nice.
resources.
Yep, you can be
everything.
potioned again. Whoop whoop.
Woohoo!
Do we want to stop and look around this ruin, or do we need to double
I
our
think
speed?
I think we can come back this way if we need to, but
It's like a guard shack, essentially.
yeah,
It's an
there-
outpost
we
for
can
guards.
Come back to that. I would argue what's ahead is potentially more important if this is already gone.
I have a quick idea if we're going past. How fast is one of your smaller robots, Gaza?
Dingo moves at 20 feet. Barbie moves at 30.
Because I can stick Socks on one of those, and I can take Socks' vision, and they can go have a look around real quick while we go past, and then I can just snap Socks
Sounds
back
like-
to us.
I don't think Dingo would be able to catch up. Barbie might,
Up to you.
if you want to try it. Alrighty. Barbie, go there and deliver. Go over there and have a look around. Deliver Socks. Show him around, and then bring Socks back to us in like I don't know, 5 minutes. Just run as fast as you can.
It looks
I'll
like
just-
you're throwing some socks on the Barbie.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I mean, yes.
Sizzle, sizzle, bitch.
All right, Barbie gives kind of a awkward salute to you with one of its giant crayfish hands.
Absolute.
Yeah.
I'll just like snap my fingers, and Socks just sort of bounce onto the top of the head, and probably finds like a little cockpit that you didn't intend to be there because he's tiny. And he just
Kind of where
sits in there.
like the
I mean, he
eye
could fit
pokes
in-
out.
He could fit in the claw with like almost no danger.
Yeah, but it's a
Or-
claw.
Where the eye pokes out and the hole to attach to the rest of it, he's able to curl around in there, and so it looks kind of like he's like Sergeant Hammer-esque poking his head out of a tank. You just see like around the eye, there's this tiny little serpentine head.
Yeah,
Sergeant
he's probably got
Socks.
his thimble on his head as well, just for protection. And yeah, I'll take Socks' vision and have a look around.
Imagine
Okay.
you draw a tiny helmet.
During this time, I'll say to the party, I won't hear you or see anything that's going on in the carts, so can you make sure I don't fall off?
Yes.
I got you.
All right.
I'll
So
put
Barbie
this-
runs off in the direction of Greenest for about 5 minutes.
Oh no,
During
we
this
said
time.
Barbie in the direction of the tower.
The ruin-
and
the ruin
we're heading
tower.
to Greenest.
Oh,
Barbie's gonna catch
okay.
up with us.
Oh,
We're still
I
heading
see. Okay.
towards the town.
I can only do this with 100 feet range.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, okay. So Barbie makes his way in. It's really clunky and uncomfortable, and you're pretty sure you hear the door fall off because he's a giant lobster going into a door made for humans. You can
I
see
I
that
don't think
there
so.
is
Yes.
a charred corpse on the floor. He's too large to climb up the stairs without doing too much damage. You'd see him
Can
attempt.
he lift Socks up to just give him a view?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to lift him up, if Socks wants to climb up the stairs, it'll definitely take some time, but you can
Well,
do
just put
so.
Socks on the
Takes,
top of the
like-
claw and then just lift it.
Okay.
I don't think Socks is going anywhere fast. I think his speed is maybe 10,
Okay.
might be 5.
Yeah, you can lift him up, and he can't quite see much
Oh, his speed is
more.
30. Oh, he's a speedy little guy.
Oh.
Your snake is faster than my doggo.
Your snake is faster than me.
I should have sent him off on his own. God.
Have you ever seen a snake like moving with purpose? They're surprisingly
That's
quick.
true. Yeah.
A zippy boy.
Wiggle,
Um,
wiggle, wiggle.
So you can't really see lifting him up this way much, like on the tables or the beds. It's definitely a barracks for like 1 to 3 people. On the floor, you can see the remains of what you think were people. You're not sure. Most of the stuff is smash and trash. The smell of sulfur kind of fills your nose. You get the taste of it. It's not pleasant. If you had to guess, this keep was burned down.
No signs of survivors?
Nope.
Okay. I'll relay that to the group. And drop the vision and snap my fingers, and Socks is back in his sock.
Barbie will just leg it.
Okay.
Bye,
But it's got 6 legs, so it's more.
Yeah, no survivors by the looks of it.
That's a shame.
And burned down. What kind of dragon did we expect was going to attack Greenest? It was the red one, right? Because they weren't on
Yeah.
brand, they were different.
Yeah.
Is the red dragon?
Yeah, so that matches up with Dragonfire being burnt down. It's not like acided down.
Yep.
I don't know the dragon terminology. I'm probably offending Gaza in 5 different ways right now.
All right, as you guys continue on to Greenest, you can see more evidence that something happened here. There are lots of cattle in the fields, slain. A couple with large gore marks, chunks missing, whole chunks, like the entire breastbone and front leg of one, the back half of another. The farmhouses are in disarray. You can see lots of ash on the floor, different scorch marks where the place has been burned.
Would I be able to spend any time on that and try and figure out what kind of dragon it is, or is that really not something that Phineas would know or be able to figure out?
Well, you know it's a red dragon that attacked, and red dragon's breath weapon is fire, so you can infer that that's what.
Okay, cool.
Who
Problem
did
is,
this?
Phineas, I don't think we want to stop right now.
No, I was just gonna break off from the caravan with scrambles and then just catch up. I wasn't gonna.
If you'd like
deviate
to
too far.
try and see if you can gather any more information, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yeah, I think Phineas would take a moment to do that.
Okay, what are you
Okay.
looking at exactly?
Just I'd be looking around at the corpses, maybe trying to find closer to how recent it was. Maybe looking at the corpses of the animals and seeing if there's any sort of rot or maggots or any of that.
Okay. Go ahead and we'll say for this one,
Medicine?
hmm.
Investigation?
Nature?
I'll say survival or investigation, your choice for looking at the animals.
Oh!
Oh,
dang.
right.
Seems good.
You know, this was fairly recent, maybe 3 days ago. About, you can see that the rigor mortis is definitely set in. There are lots of scavengers and insects feasting on these corpses. They started to rot in places. At this point, the eyes of the animals have since disappeared. Probably a snack for some kind of bird or something.
Would I be able
As
to...
you look at the ground, you can see that the some of the plant life has begun to come back due to the nutrients in the ash and the consistent rain. Yeah.
be-
Sorry, what were you saying?
Would I be able to like tie that into the marks that or the tracking that I did when I was on watch, or is this completely different when it comes to?
From what you can tell, this is much larger than the tracks you saw.
Okay.
The tracks were more related to the drakes that you
Okay.
guys had helped, and something this large would probably be twice the size, have a much larger footprint.
Okay. Cool. I'll take all that information and immediately go back to the group and kind of relay that it's been recent, so we might want to try and actually get into town a little bit quicker if there is, I don't know, anticipation to it all.
I'll reply to Phineas and I'll say, "It's clear that whoever did this were cowards. We should move on."
I'm gonna give Badger a high five. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna actually spend some of this time prestidigitating my clothes to make them, because I have that Bahamut tab, and make sure that it looks good for winter.
Okay, you can do so.
Anyone else want their Bahamut tablets? I have a couple of people's in my bag.
No.
It's not exactly the height of subtlety. Like, if this place is ruined and taken over by the dragon underlings, then we don't really want to walk in with a sign saying, "Hey, we're good people. Please attack us
We're
on
not
sight."
exactly under the radar as it is.
I cut my hair yesterday. I'm good to go.
I gesture to Scrambles.
They'll also get dirty.
Wait,
Maybe.
excuse me.
If we're afraid that we're not, if we think we're under the radar going to somewhere where there might be followers of a chromatic dragons, and we currently have a metallic guard drake, that doesn't really get us under the radar.
No
also,
one-
robot lobster.
No one can tell, and I fashion, and I just try and pull like some sort of like cloth and like drape it around his head like a babushka, and just be like, "You can't even tell it's him. See?"
Easily enough, you take one of the cloths off of the carton of fruit in your cart and drape it over him. He looks like someone's scaly old grandmother.
Perfect.
And if we can get Scrambles to be smart enough to use my stuff, I can give him disguise self.
We're working on it. We're working on it. I give him a little pet.
I think we keep the tablets handy, but I don't want to wear one.
Same.
Okay.
Excuse
I
me.
know where they are, so I can get them out if they're needed.
All right, as you guys press further into town, you can see that the wreckage only gets worse. Most of the shops have been destroyed. The homes are... It's very much reminiscent of the camp just outside Burdusk. Sulfur and pumice fills the air. It's wet and ashy. You look over and see what was the rapier shop that you had visited is now little more than a puddle. The forge out front has its coals scattered all over the place. You can see where the brick that held the heat in, it's just a pile of sand on the ground. The general store is missing its entire roof. The keep where the Jarl lived is one of 3 stories. You can see that the rest of it has been kind of scattered about. The roof of the general store is over where the inn you guys were staying at was. You kind of chuckle in a macabre way as you see the inn was just repaired from the last dragon attack and is kind of damaged in the same place again. Go ahead and put you on the
How's the church look? Sorry.
Yeah, that was my first question as well.
As you make your way, this is the one. Yeah. As you make your way to the church, you do. I'll go ahead and put you guys on the map. It was made of obsidian, so it was a lot tougher and more stable. But it's kind of a large crumple on the ground as I look for your tokens. I am in the wrong spot. I have.
Shit.
We
Winter clicked a dragon out of existence last time we were here.
Yeah, she
Or at least
literally like
somewhere else.
didn't she like banish a dragon?
Yeah, so
Something
if
like
that has not worked this time,
Why do you have a
we
4 on
might have
you?
problems.
Maybe she can only do weird dragon blinky stuff with the blue
Let's
dragon, and the red
Oh, I
dragons
see.
are out of her control.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Or maybe she did this.
I mean, the church is the first place that Phineas would be pushing or itching to go to. I don't know.
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
temple, right?
Yes, yeah, not a church.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're huge.
Temple of Bahamut.
I just wanted to make sure we're talking about the same spot. I was like, I don't
It's the
remember
number
a
3
church.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes, it is.
It's
And
like
then,
there's
like,
no
wasn't
point looking for
the-
even looking for survivors though. If this has been here for 3 days like this,
It's a ghost town.
Yeah, but if there's one place I would expect to see
Yeah, that's.
You can go
that's-
ahead and make your guys. You're all odd sizes. I'll fix that later. But yeah, everything is.
As we
Sure,
pass
you-
by, is number 1, is that the keep?
That's the keep.
As we pass by, I'll whisper under my breath, it looks like you're out of luck.
Glad
All
you shared
right.
that,
As you
thank
guys make it to the keep, you're looking around. You see all this decimation. The statue out front, which was the bronze or the platinum statue of Bahamut standing over the slain Tiamat, it's gone. It's completely gone. The only thing that remains is the giant head of the platinum dragon on the floor.
Is it made of platinum?
No.
Oh, okay.
guys, do you think we should be careful and like cautiously go in and check for traps and stuff? This place might be a bit more desecrated than just on the outside.
I'll wind up casting Detect Magic ritually.
All right. Several things light up. You're unable to see them. You see slowly as you hear as the conversation comes more into view. The rubble starts to move, and this appears smashed and burned and broken in the rubble. It lifts its
Oh
head
my.
and looks up at you guys.
Hi?
What is it?
I don't know.
Adventures.
Hi, do you?
I will
need
cast
me?
Cure Wounds.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Go ahead and you cast your cure wounds.
We're here to help.
And inhales. Exhales softly, and you see the wounds don't seem to change. Kind of smiles. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do for me. Powerful magic.
Why?
Because undeath is a nasty thing.
What happened here?
We were attacked. I did my best. You didn't stand a chance when they all came. You haven't seen me in this form.
Winter, is that you?
Yes. What are you doing here? I figured by now. you would be with Syndicare and the others, and why are you here?
We came to check on you and see what we should do next. We found one of the masks, right?
That's so good to hear.
Also to warn you, but we might be a bit late on that one, so sorry.
They got. We had warning. At dawn, they were there by the afternoon. We got some of the people out, but not all.
Did they take your dragon mask?
Under the rubble, you see one giant crumpled paw appears, and she holds out a small black box. And no, I was able to hold on to that, thankfully. I was saving it for you. I hoped you'd come. I knew. And that's why I stayed. This is really happy. Let's change that.
Is there anything we can do for you?
There we go. It's my time. That's all right. I heard you visited Cindy. That's good. So good. Do you do you still have Crystal Egg?
Yes.
Let me see her.
Bag.
All right, you bring it over to her, and she holds it in her.
Yeah. Also got this one. Hold up the sapphire egg.
Oh, they'll be so happy.
And nudge Badger. Take out his.
You don't take yours out?
I'm gonna like keep pushing him to do it. Like just like pushing him into her.
Oh, and this one, because at this point it's probably you can't avoid hiding it just because of I'm being pushed up, and I'll pull out the egg. Uh-oh. Music changed. It's a boss fight.
You dare bring that egg here?
I just didn't get that really, like, I wanted sad and mournful, and I knew exactly what I wanted. And I searched it out, and then in the middle, it's like, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, why though?
Yeah, that's good. It's good.
All right. She smiles again. You must go to Arlen in Waterdeep and find her. Tell her of what you saw here, and tell her Ignis is back. Or the Throne of Thunder, and see if they... What the fuck is his name? The King of Winter. See if he'll help. The Prince of Winter, that's his name. Prince of Winter. Not me. Someone else. The actual Winter.
What was the other person? Sorry.
Arlen.
Arlen in Waterdeep. Ignis is back. Something about thunder.
Go to the Throne of Thunder.
Okay.
Ask for the Prince of Winter.
This Prince of Winter's friendly, right?
Friendly enough.
Would they happen to have had a stick that they can use for cold-based things? And would they be disappointed that they did not have that anymore?
Perhaps he had a once powerful staff, but
Okay,
last blue champion shattered it before he took her home.
Hmm.
All the different pieces were spread throughout Faerun.
Okay. Would they be sought after by bad people?
Perhaps.
Good to know. In the bag of holding it goes.
She coughs and splutters up kind of a metallic-y silver blood, and you assume it's blood. And that she turns to you, Gaza, and looks you in the eye for a long time. There must always be one. She reaches out with her paw and strikes the egg. 3 long gashes appear in it. And with that,
Which
falls
egg?
dead onto the ground. The crystal egg.
Okay.
She stops moving.
That seemed unnecessary.
Maybe we should have actually been with Force the whole time.
As she falls, the thunder picks up, the lightning picks up, the storm gets even more severe. Almost as if the sky is howling, the wind whips around, it's difficult to see, and it starts to snow. She lays there motionless, her body finally coming to a final stop. It starts to glow and shimmer, and at this point, it's early morning. The moon is still kind of out. You see the long tendrils seem to come from the moon, reaching down to her body, caressing it slowly, and a spirit is lifted up. It looks much the same to this dragon. It's colorful and vibrant. It seems happy and younger and in much better shape than the body before you, and rises in the sky, just lets out one more long howl, dissipates to glitter. You watch as the body before you kind of sinks away, the skin peeling off first, not in a grotesque way, and then the bones and the life and essence of it seems to dive back down into the earth, and lots of silver and gold and purple and pink, blue, and all sorts of colors. Everything in her mane, flowers begin to sprout, and it's kind of beautiful as you see that this obsidian sanctuary kind of overtaken by all these little all these little plants, and then she's gone.
Is that blood that she coughed up on the ground still?
No, it's become little silver flowers.
All right.
I get the impression I can't revive her.
Can you ask
I can't
Zeus to do
spare the
something?
dying.
I don't think she's gonna be bouquet anymore.
Oh,
Oh.
Badger.
Too
Find the
soon.
place, Badger.
Too soon.
Yeah. I guess I pick up the dragon mask. Or the box.
What's the,
You can do so.
what's the condition of the egg that she slashed at, the crystal one?
The shell is broken. There's kind of a thin membrane underneath, and it's moving.
Badger
This one was the cold. This one was the cold one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are only hatched in a storm?
I'm
Say
gonna
again,
grab
sorry?
snow and
Did
put it
it
around
only
it.
hatch in a snowstorm? A blizzard?
I think they did. One
That-
second. I place it down and I go back to the bag of holding and pull out the rod of colding.
Okay.
Badger will slowly open his umbrella.
This is either a really good idea or a really bad idea, so
Do it.
step back, I guess. Pew, ray of frost, rod of colding.
All right, you blast the egg, and it starts to crackle and hiss and shatter, and as the top blows off, little face looking at you, a little rainbow face,
G'day.
cocks its head at you,
My name's
crawls.
Gazia. My name's Gazia Khan.
Can they speak when they're 3 minutes old?
Who knows?
Slowly
Find
out
out
of
now.
the egg. Looks at you, kind of yawns a little bit, shakes that mucus layer off of it. It's wet. It shivers. Begins to open its little wings.
It's beautiful.
It is.
It's a giant rainbow. Its scales are soft and fragile looking. She is
We
now a
should-
flower. And you have
we
a little
should-
teeny tiny one.
We should not be going into combat with this thing.
We need to
Maybe
get to
we
Waterdeep.
could.
Or
Do we take it to Waterdeep?
what do we do now? We have a
Where else do
hatching
we take
dragon
it?
and a hatched dragon. And an egg still.
Yeah.
Can we
No,
maybe
no.
check out this temple and like see if there's anything in there that's still usable? If there's any like underground sections that we can leave them in? Do
Sure.
we want to leave them there? I don't know.
I don't
think it
think we
will
want to
die.
leave them.
But maybe there's some stuff in here that we could still use. I mean, it's not going to do anything else sitting here.
Let me try something quickly. I speak in Draconic to it, just saying, can you talk?
It doesn't respond.
Just keep staring.
Looks at you. For a moment. Can you... huh?
I don't think you can
Okay.
talk yet, Gaza.
I am not. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to teach this. Okay.
It doesn't matter how powerful you are. Babies are still babies.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see if it
yep.
wants some rabbit. And I'll throw it some of the rabbit, the half of the rabbit.
It gobbles this rabbit down ravenously.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
I
pick
Runs
it
have
up.
over to you,
idea.
Badger, and
Oh,
nuzzles
never mind.
you.
Never mind.
I think it's just hungry.
We've got to take care of this thing while saving the world. It's like being a parent.
We're like a mobile dragon nursery. This is awesome.
Should we like?
Can we name it?
Should we? Do we go and see Syndicare again? Like, do we go to the Reaching Woods and drop off more dragons?
Maybe, but we were told
That's
to
the
go-
only safe
Throne
place I
of
can think of.
Thunder. It hatched in the cold, and we were told to go see someone called the King of Winter,
Prince.
Prince of Winter. Gonna be honest, that doesn't sound like a coincidence to me.
She did kinda, yeah, say that and then slash open the egg. So I guess we go straight to Waterdeep, right? Yeah,
I
Waterdeep.
mean, how far away is Waterdeep? Isn't that like
Pretty far.
It's like hecka
travel.
northwest, I think.
I can keep it cold if it needs to be.
I can
I
as well,
have-
actually.
an idea for maybe some convenience?
You're actually Goku and you can mass teleport.
Hmm.
Amazing.
No,
You
but
guys have been exploring and learning and all the good stuff right now. I'm going to give you this link that I've been holding on to for a very long time.
Oh boy.
Ooh, it's a Pornhub link.
God.
oh, wrong link.
Oh, nice.
That's a nice version of the
Interactive.
map.
Yeah, so any place you need to go and calculate distances, you can do so.
Okay. Alright, where's greenest?
You can search.
Because I found Waterdeep, because I know where that is.
Greenest
Oh,
is
wow.
to the southwest of the Reaching Woods or to the east of the Woods of the Sharp Teeth.
Oh boy, we are really
yeah,
far away.
it's a bit of a
700 miles
trek.
as the crow flies. So here is my idea, and I have no idea if the people I am putting forward for this will do it, but I could see if the people that I was training with would look after this small dragon
You
thing.
want to trust a baby to the people who beat you up on a regular basis.
Yes, I would.
Okay. Do you trust them?
Yes, I would. I
Do
mean,
we trust them?
well, here's the thing. I'm kind of throwing them under the whatever a bus is. I don't know what a bus is. I'm throwing them under a bus.
The cart.
Yes, a cart. That's the word I'm looking for. I have like a couple more days of training, and I can ask them during that. And if they say no, well, that makes this very easy. And if they say yes, then I have to bring back some stuff to maybe get them to where they need to go. But then that way they're in somewhere that's safe, and we don't have to guard them for 700 miles across the open plains.
That's the thing. Winter, I think she wanted us to do that.
Okay.
I don't know. I like the idea of putting them somewhere safe, but we've also got to being able to raise them with at least the right way seems potentially wise.
I can barely raise a snake.
Oh, I did want to make an animal sanctuary. This is a bit sooner than I expected.
Well, I guess there's no harm in me asking, and then we have it as an option if they
just
say
as
yes.
a last resort.
Also, if things just... What's the phrase I'm looking for?
Go to
Shit
shit.
hits the fan. There we go. That's something. Whatever
What's a
a fan
fan?
is. I don't know.
Shit hits the windmill.
People.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, then we could maybe just do that. I don't know. It's an idea.
All right.
That
Until
works.
then, I lean down to it. Well, we'll do our best to keep you safe, little one. I'm gonna name you. You can withhold the right to change it later. Welcome to the world, RS.
Ah.
I think this dragon is going to kill you as soon as it knows what you did.
Thank you for naming it after the magnificence that just occurred.
You know, I was thinking like Winter Junior or something, like
Yeah, that's
Winter
where I was
2.
going.
Yeah.
I was thinking Rain Boy.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
call
know
it-
if it's like male or female or like
Yeah.
gender neutral. I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna name it Stone Cold. It's a gender neutral name. Very winter related.
If it's male, it's called Steve. If it's female, it's called Austin. Is that what we do?
Exactly.
Okay.
Stunning.
Perfect.
Oh, it is really stunning.
Hmm.
Yeah, welcome to the world, Stone Cold.
I guess
I call
it's
you
better than
Steve.
our ass.
Yeah.
Does it respond better to our ass, Stone Cold? Which one?
I refuse to call it Blizzard.
It's like getting a new puppy. You can shout the name out, and occasionally looks over at you because you're making noise, but it
Mhm.
doesn't respond.
Alright, Stone Cold it is, because I refuse to name it Blizzard. Yeah.
Olhar would like to go pick up this
Okay.
dragon,
Okay.
and then walk it over to Scrambles,
Okay.
and just like hold it in front of Scrambles to see if Scrambles
See what
takes a
happens.
liking to it or what.
Okay.
How does Scrambles react to new dragon thing?
Mm.
Scrambles walks up, sniffs it, and kind of cocks his head, nudges it. It licks him on the nose. He hisses and puffs out all of his scales, baring his teeth. The dragon returns in kind.
I'll pull the dragon away.
It flaps its wings at him. Scrambles, runs, and goes and hides behind Phineas, and kind of makes like a gnashing nipping. He bites at the air and puffs his chest out, stomps his feet, and thrashes his tail.
I
Okay.
boop Scrambles on the nose
He,
I-
and tell him to be better.
have you ever introduced two cats?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like that.
See,
Okay.
I was thinking it was gonna be like there was like a GIF that was on Twitter recently, or it was a video of an older dog, and they got a younger dog, and they opened up the box, and it's just the older dog just like running around absolutely ecstatic. That's what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
cats is probably more attuned to dragon than
Yeah.
dogs.
I could see that. All
I
right.
can see it too.
I'll
I was
send a quick
hoping-
message to Socks and say, can you tell Phineas what you think of this baby dragon thing?
I can cast speak with animals.
Okay, isn't you can just speak to small animals, right?
I do have that. Does socks actually count? Because I have, what is it? Speak with small beasts. I have this. I don't
He's
know if
very
socks
small.
counts.
I'm just going to quickly take Stone Cold, put it.
And other creatures as
over to
beloved
Barbie.
pets.
Okay.
There we go.
Sure. Then yeah, you can do that.
You've done it before somehow.
I was using speak with animals before, but
Don't you have the helm of?
I have the helm of comprehend
Doesn't
as
work,
well.
only works
too.
on humanoid languages.
Oh.
Spoken languages, animals don't have a spoken language.
Yeah.
If they're
Well,
from the
most
Red
of
Mother,
some- Yeah, this
Pardon
is a difference.
It is a magic stick. But yes, you can speak to him if you want. I wasn't expecting to bring this voice out today.
I put Stone Cold on Barbie and just say, guard that, guard it with your metal life. If we go into
Clank, clank,
combat,
clank,
you
clank.
put it down. Do not bring it into combat, understand? Thank you, Barbie.
What does Socks think of the friend?
The birth of a celestial is breathtaking and violent. They're still terrible.
Why terrible?
Dragons are terrible.
Not all of them.
The Red Mother has no use for such filthy creatures.
Oh. And I don't. And this is out of game. Did I ask what the Red Mother was before? Like actually, like what? Because I actually thought it. I don't know.
I think we discerned it wasn't a dragon.
Okay, because I honestly don't remember if I asked about the Red Mother and if Socks
I
had.
don't either.
No,
You
no,
guys
I
hear
don't think
the
it's happened.
names.
I said the name, and then everyone was like, "Oh, huh, okay," and then that was about it.
Yeah, that's kind of the yeah. You guys, she brings it up often, or he brings it up often. You know that neat.
So yeah, about this Red Mother, I've never asked because I'm rude. Who is she?
Red Mother is the proprietor of all things beautiful and powerful. She is magnificent. She is beauty. She is grace.
Is she a person we could like see?
If she chose to present herself to you, of course.
Is she like a goddess?
Of the sorts.
Like she doesn't have like a mailing address we can go to, right?
She has her own plane of existence. She has no need for your mailboxes.
No worries, everybody. She's just on a different plane, so it's all good.
She could appear should she choose.
I bet she's flying first class.
I guess the last question I have for you is has she ever appeared to you?
To me, no. I'm merely a hatchling. In my mind, yes. Never physically. She's far too busy for that.
Oh well. All right. Well, I'd like to meet her sometime.
I'll send the message along, perhaps.
I mean, we
Simple
hear about her
one.
so much. It'd be kind of good to know who she is.
She gives Lorelei her gifts. That's all you need to know. He slithers
yeah.
back into the sock.
And I'll go
No,
ahead
I
and
guess
just
he's
kinda
done then. How was
yeah,
it for
and I'd be
you?
like, well,
Did
Socks
you-
is done. Thanks for the interview, bud.
Okay. Did it go well?
Yeah, we talked
What did
about
she
the
say?
Red Mother some more. They're not really too happy about this dragon being born, but I like it.
What is the Red Mother? Did you ask that?
She's like a goddess type thing, living in her own plane of existence, but she can show up as she pleases. So I asked if I could be visited.
Okay, and what was the answer? Because it would be nice to know who our allies are.
They kind of were ambiguous, but I think it's in the works. They're gonna put in a good word for me.
Okay, all right. You're
I don't
gonna
know-
work your way up, see if you can get to the interview stage.
I don't know, Lorelai, if you have any direct line, but you know,
no,
I mean,
not really.
Yeah.
yeah,
would
it
be
didn't
nice to
seem
know
like
our,
that.
Our allies.
I mean, I accidentally picked up this spear and I pull it out of the spine, and it's just here now. I have an indirect direct line to her, but I don't know
Hopefully
how
I
to.
find it weird that it comes out of your spine.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
I mean, after about day 1. I mean, day 2
How
onwards.
was
Like,
that? When does that realization come in that, oh, I can put... How do you test that? How do you find that out?
Let me just get this scratch. Oh God!
Realize.
after Socks hatched, he sort of wriggled around my back and disappeared, and I was like, oh, where did he go? And then there was just this hole, and I just stuck my hand in it and found him and the spear in it.
There's a hole in your back? I thought
Not
it was just like
anymore,
a
no.
tattoo. Oh. And
Well, I can't
I
see.
assume that
I-
was disconcerting, to say the least.
At the time, yeah, sure.
How long does it take to get used to spine spear?
I mean, I had to get used to it pretty quick, because if I just sat around sulking, and then, like, nothing happens then, so...
Alright, fair enough.
There isn't much that phases me. I was just like, oh, that's strange. But no matter what I did, it was always there, so...
Well,
Guess that's that.
we can't really store any items here. Winter's dead.
Yeah. Also,
The
yeah.
town's pretty much gone.
I wanted
And
to do
we-
a search through the temple and see if there was anything else in there.
Oh right, yeah, we didn't
Okay.
do that.
Like, we're just on
Yeah.
the outside, so there might be some stuff inside that we could use.
I'd go in
I'm
and
gonna
try
be-
and investigate a little bit.
That is
All right.
them down for a treasure hunt.
I'll join them in a moment. I'm literally just going to open the box just to check the Dragon Mask is in there.
The silver mask is in there.
Okay, box shut, in bag.
Okay.
Like, it's not like we're stealing from anyone if they're dead, right?
Scribble gets very excited about the mask. Starts like running in a circle around it.
Oh, there's his newborn.
How do you like masks
What
not
to do
okay.
with this?
Got some work.
Training is in progress.
Yes.
I mean, is anyone? I mean, I could get this out the bag. Anyone feel like being a worm speaker? Anybody?
Oh wait, a what?
Oh, what?
What?
Worm speaker. That's what we were told the masks do.
I wasn't told this. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, yeah, sorry. That was on the very first session when I identified her mask.
I've picked up that the masks are important, but yeah, nobody's explained
Yeah,
it.
if you put it on, okay.
Oops.
If you put it on, you basically become like the champion of the color of mask you have. And if you bring together all the chromatic ones, it can summon some weird multi-dragon from the bullshit place. But if
And
you
then
put it
can't
on,
take
you can
the mask off, right? Like it fuses
maybe?
to your face.
I can't remember. It was a while ago.
Well,
but yeah,
we
you
don't
can,
know,
You become
like-
word speaker, so you could like command a little bit, be friends with dragons. It's really really good. But yeah, I'm not sure you can take it off afterwards.
We
But
just don't
does
know
it
yet.
cha-
It's like that episode of
does
Goosebumps.
Jix,
Where they have
could
the
you
Halloween
resend it
mask,
to
they
me,
can't take them
please?
off.
What?
That was
Could you
very
resend
sorry.
the
That was like
identifier for
maybe
that
one
mask?
person.
'Cause-
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, because I identified it a really long time ago, and I don't remember what it is.
I find it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really good. So if anyone feels like being the silver worm speaker,
Would that help you, Phineas, with scrambles?
I really want to give it a shot.
It might be permanent.
I feel like it's worth it. I want to do it.
Okay, let me just quickly re-identify it just to make sure.
That's a 10-minute time, right?
Yeah. So go loot.
I'll run around the temple and see, well, if I can.
I will help.
All
will
right,
help.
you can definitely.
Thank you, Jinxie.
You're very welcome. You guys can. Well, they all have different items, so I'm gonna go ahead and. Well, the chromatic ones do. So you know that you learned that the green mask you can breathe
I do that one
underwater.
too. Sure. Sweet. Okay.
Here, I'll
Um,
send this to you. Yeah, anybody who wants to check, go ahead and make me a investigation check. I'll take 3 investigation checks or 2 with advantage.
Oof, maybe 2 with advantage.
I'll take the
will help.
20.
I won't roll.
so that's for green.
Mhm.
Do you have silver?
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. One of these bits is pretty freaking deuce. And
Badger's trying to find another rapier.
Badger can't find his
Sending
way
all
out of
that.
a wet paper bag.
I'll put the titles on these ones later.
thank you.
Welcome.
But I will cast locate object looking for treasure.
Find me gold. Okay.
You know what? We'll do this for lulz. This is gonna be hysterical.
Oh.
It's not that bad.
Not bad.
For a
Oh, that's
negative
cool.
3 on investigation.
Yeah. I'll let
Oh,
you
wow.
do treasure first before I.
Yeah, no
before I
problem.
need time.
Okay. So the highest we got is a 20. Neat. You look through, you can find bits and bobs, weapons of sorts. Most of the stuff has been smashed. There are a couple of things that have remained intact. While I look to find her list of magic items in case you decided you're going to be cheeky on the first session and smash or steal them.
I think Badger thought about it, if I remember.
Lorelei, you do pick up on another black box.
Okay. I'll check it for traps before I touch it.
Okay.
I don't have any trap detecting things, but I'll do my best.
Sure, go ahead and... Would that be investigation? What is trap checking? Survival?
Maybe.
Pretty sure it's investigation.
Okay, investigation sounds good.
Oh, man, these things are insane.
They are really insane. Alright, it doesn't appear to be trapped.
Alright, I'll pick it up and throw it under my arm, and I'll look to the other two and I say, I guess I'm full now. Nothing else of note?
There is... Here, I need to open up a Word document really quickly.
Okay.
There's a ring.
I'll take the box and I'll hand it to her and I'll keep rummaging.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I assume these masks are limited to humanoid creatures?
You stick it on a robot.
I was going to stick it on scrambles.
Certainly try.
And what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Scrambles just becomes
Dragon-
all powerful. But
Dragon
he's
uprising.
still scrambles.
I am unleashed.
Suddenly Scrambles becomes Godzilla.
That'd make getting to Waterdeep so much easier.
Yeah, he just walks us there in like 4 steps.
Oh, is something attacking us? No big deal. Hyper beam.
It's super
Let's go
effective.
now, Lance.
Unless Mothra shows up, then we're screwed.
Well, that turtle thing that I can't remember the name of.
Oh, I don't know that one. I just remember Mothra. That's the only one that sticks out.
Janus.
All right, you find a vial of a black, oily-looking substance, a shiny ring, and a scroll that looks like it's been stitched together out of various bits and bobs. It's thicker than paper. You touch it, it's dried skin. And that's what you guys find.
Ew.
All right. Cool.
Do I find anything with locate object looking for treasure, or is that included in the search?
You find various gemstones, which I will send to you later.
Perfect. Can I do an Arcana check on the ring?
Yeah, you can do so.
No, we could just take it out to Gaza and you can ID the whole lot.
Ooh.
Okay, you
Whoa.
know it is definitely magic. You've seen this before based on the kind of people that you deal with. You realize that the magic energy surrounding it is glamour.
Oh. Oh no.
I'll put it on.
Okay.
Fabulous.
You have a shiny ring on your finger. It's very shiny.
Don't want me to identify that?
Yeah, I just wanted to
we're-
try it
we're
on first.
Coming out with all this
Okay.
stuff. So I'll just sit in front of Gaza and I'll say, here's a box.
Cool.
It's not trapped. Didn't open it though. I don't know
Cool.
what's in
I
it.
open it.
And we've got a vial of
I get
this.
blasted by the Ark of the Covenant.
We got the ring on Badger's finger, and we got this scroll that might be made of humans.
Probably. I'll look what's inside the box. And I should probably deal with the ring just in case first.
I'm not going to take it off, but I am going to hold my
Yeah,
hand
that's
out.
fine,
So you
that's
can
fine.
identify for 10 minutes as I'm just holding my hand out.
Yep. Oh, it's very much part of the identify spell to kiss the item. Mwah. Pope Badger.
How much money did we all have left?
I have a lot,
A lot.
still. I still have 250 platinum.
Because
Have
on
you
a
subtracted
related,
for your mithril armor?
For my adamantine, yes,
Or adamantine, yeah. Okay, just making sure.
yes. No, I did the main price, the price plus the adamantine from Sane, because you didn't tell me if it was different.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
on a related note to my comments earlier about my training partners, we might end up making like a short detour there.
Oh, okay.
Depending on how the end of the training goes, but yeah, it would mostly be for me, but we have a lot of money and
We'll
there's
support
like
friends.
That's okay. We can stop there. I'm sure that there's things that we can all adventure and look into.
Are you
Yeah, I
saying
mean,
there's things for sale, or we have to pay off your college debt?
oh, I still have money. And I wasn't educated. I just make tattoos.
Fair, quick question.
Mhm.
For obvious reasons, how do these friends of yours feel about undeath? Because that might be a sticking point.
Or dragons.
Well, I
Or
tell you what,
dragons.
see, I've got like a day and a half ish left of my training, and I'll just,
Yeah.
haphazardly raise the point. Hey, by the way, undead, and just
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah,
Like,
you're dead.
personally, I'm cool with it, but some of them are a bit like I don't know, old
Oh, yeah,
fashioned.
yeah. Some of them are the worst.
One of the people I train with refuses to let me use the spear.
Okay, that's interesting.
Could just maybe not tell
mention
them.
it. That's true. I'll leave it in your. I'll leave it to your discretion.
All right. Well, I mean, if we're
You're
sitting around here
capable
for an hour, I can go ask them right now.
Maybe. I need to
With the,
identify about 6 things, which is about an hour.
Well, the other thing is, every time I'm disappearing for an hour, I'm spending 8 hours in that area. So
And that
it
makes
would
your
only
hair
be-
grow? How long does your hair grow quick? How quickly does your hair grow normally?
I think it's just every time it just resets itself, I think, to what it should
Oh.
be. I don't think
Okay.
it's growing necessarily. I think it's just.
Could we farm that? We could like become the only names in like the rope industry.
I think there's probably going to be some kind of loophole that Overlord will place on us that'll say, no, my hair disintegrates after a short use or something that stops infinite money from happening, but I don't know.
Well, I want that next set of hair crop if it's available.
Oh my god.
If you guys are all identifying, I can go and do my last.
I'm
main
gonna
bit of
start
training.
identifying before I do though. While Jinxie finds descriptions for all the items, I am going to. So yeah, Phineas, the mask. So yeah, it's really good. It doesn't say anything actually about it being permanent, but
I slap it on.
it might. Okay.
That was enough for Phineas to be sold. He stopped listening after
Alright.
it's not permanent.
It might not be okay. All right, so yeah, as he's putting it on, it requires attunement. So putting it, just slap it on your face does nothing.
I think like the way that it goes is I slap it on and it just kind of falls back in my hands. I'm like, but
Yeah.
oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah, you got to attune to it. So it gives. So what it does is this one specifically is called Winter's Fury. It gives you resistance to cold damage, which is good. If you already were resistant to cold damage, you're now immune to it, so that's nice. Which is nice. If you were already immune to it, then you regain hit points from it, which is nice. While you're wearing no armor, you can add your charisma bonus to your AC. You have a breath weapon, or you
Oh,
will have a
dang.
breath weapon, which is nice. That is it just requires rest. I assume that's long or short, or
Yeah.
thank you. You have dark vision. If you already had it, you now have more dark vision.
Ooh.
And once per yeah. If do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I do.
How far?
I think 60.
Okay, so now you have 120.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, I was zoned out while I was writing that stuff. Was
Oh,
there
you will.
anything relevant to me?
I mean, this is the mask that Phineas is just slapping on
Oh,
his
right,
face.
okay.
To be fair, both of these will do this. I hold the green one as well. Once per day, you could also gain blind sight for 30 feet for 5 minutes. You can now speak and understand Draconic. Once you're attuned to this, you will have advantage on any charisma check against dragons that share your mask color, and you get a legendary resistance.
Dang.
Oh, also while you're less than half vitality, your melee hits do more damage.
That's the
Oh.
silver one?
That's a silver one, yeah. The green one basically does the exact same thing, but it also it also lets you breathe underwater
But
and
isn't the
replaces
green
all the cold
one-
stuff with poison.
I mean, I'm not there, I guess, so I won't ask any in-character questions.
Was there another one in the other box?
I don't know. Box.
You open it up, and yes, this one is white and pearlized. It's iridescent and feathered.
Ooh.
Oh, did that one have a name?
I
You
will
need
send
to
that to
identify.
you.
Yeah. the sound identify makes for 10 minutes. And then that's how I cast it. I just sit there cross-legged for 10 minutes, including Badger's Ring, going.
Also, Dakota, I know you're bombarded with everything. I sent you some questions
Yeah.
on Discord.
Yes. Yes.
Not sure.
Yeah, sorry. The joy of identify.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I will send you that one later, Chris.
Okay, no worries. So yeah, you could attune to that. Good luck. I hope it's not permanent, but if not, great. If you want to be a worm speaker, have fun with that. Also, description of it. It's a gleaming mask. It's white with highlights of pale blue, top with a spined crest, which is nice. So yeah, let's check you, Badger. All right. This appears to be a glamored ring. While you're wearing that, you can you can speak a command word for it, and it will assume the appearance of another ring. You can decide what it looks like. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's what
right.
it does.
I'll whisper to the ring and say, "Cock ring."
Oh no!
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's on your hand.
Guys, this is great.
This is the black liquid. This is an oil of healing. You rub it on someone. Takes some time to apply. Then after a minute, that whoever gets it rubbed on them heals for 1.
Go on. Go
I mean, it
on.
takes 2d4 plus 2 minutes to fully apply, and after each minute of application, the affected target heals for 1. And this creepy fucking thing is a zombie scroll. You can read it, like most scrolls. Upon a dying, upon something that's dead or dying, that creature will then become stable, and then zombified.
Damn it, Winter's corpse disappeared. Ah.
It acts on its own initiative. It acts on its own and follows your commands, whoever casts it. It lasts until the thing takes damage, and then it will begin to make death saves. So it's not permanently zombie, but it becomes undead, but they can still technically be revived, I think.
Well, you're the undead one.
Yeah, no, this is way out of my area of expertise. As far as I can tell, I think you can read it on something that's like dying, and it just becomes a zombie for a while until it gets knocked down again, and then it starts like making death saves again until we heal it, and then it's a person again or dies. So if any of you die, I guess one of us could temporarily zombie you.
Or I could just bring you
it's
back.
that. We've been playing for 2 hours now, so
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll hold on
a
to
good
this one.
point to end.
we can pause and pick up next time.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
this
I
is
think so. That
insane.
was
Thanks
insane.
everybody for getting up early. I hope you enjoyed our little mini session.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
you.
Thanks,
Running
everybody.
it.